Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kangaroos. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Ubaldo Jimenez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Strike two.
0-2.
Curve in the dirt.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
1-2's the count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. And now it's Luis Robert. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Just missed. Two outs, bases empty. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Davis Martin. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And a quick out, number one. This is Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Clearly it didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Two down, bases empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. And a big swing and a miss. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And the next pitch is way outside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Struck him out looking. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Fastball for a strike. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. Benintendi up here. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That one fouled off. 2-2.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz heads towards it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Josh Naylor. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. So digging in, Ted Williams. In the air, out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that is out of play. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one misses.
No, that's up.
1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2.
2 outs. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee Jimenez. Winds and deals. That one missing inside.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
He goes down looking. Mike Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Outside,
Ball one to Taylor. Taylor, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. And 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Luis Robert now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Martin back to work. And ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch. More than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Whips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. That one ripped. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over.
Now
down to third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar.
Grounded out his first time up.
Henderson.
And safe.
No, he's in there.
Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
The right fielder,
Just
number
barely
7.
able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tachman under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Start of the 4th, Andrew Vaughn now. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
And that's in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball,
That's a
base hit
foul ball.
right field. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fourth inning underway, no score. That one
Ball
just
outside.
misses. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. Count is full.
In the air, right field. Carroll hustling after it. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Missed
That's it,
inside
ball.
with the curve. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom four, and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Benintendi hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor sizing this one up. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. That one missed. Ground ball right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Taylor makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Right through there for a strike. Benintendi, the former
0-1.
first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
One ball,
and it's
one
even
strike.
up. Fastball for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings and misses. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Here's Corey Lee. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And delivers outside. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Just
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. This one in the air. Rojas makes the grab, one down. Derek Jeter, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the air out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batter.
And the batter now, Termarr Johnson. 0 for 1 so far.
Johnson.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Taylor makes the grab for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jeter off of first with 2 away. Not close, and it deflects away. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's carrying. Out of here. And they add on. It's 3-0. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one to first, Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mike Tauchman. Jimenez back to work. Foul ball there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Taylor stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harvey Order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. So here's Robert. Now. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Robert to line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
2 down. Here's Josh Rojas. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Johnson pulls that one down, and that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. High in the air, out to right. Tuckman moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Now, Ted Williams, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get.
Sends it across to first, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Lenny Sosa. That clips the corner.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Next offering way off the plate.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Pitching change here, Dustin May.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab. 2 down. Colson Montgomery now at the plate. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the DH, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off to the right. Oh, 1 now. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Taylor makes the catch, and there's 1 down. So up next, Derek Jeter. Line drive, short hop to third. Slings it across, and a couple of quick outs. And now it's going to be Termarr Johnson. Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one.
Henderson.
And first offering is fouled off. Johnson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And misses inside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We go to the eighth,
Leading off
and
for the
here
White
is
Sox,
Corey
the catcher,
Lee.
Corey Lee.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's the ball.
2-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tuchman now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. Just off the inside edge. Strike on the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
55.
into the bottom of the 8th. Frazier Eller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 3. In the air, left field, down the line, and Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. In the air, left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Waste no time there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Back to the mound, he's got it. Fires over to first. Inning over. We go to the
Leading off
9th.
for the White
Here's
Sox,
Luis
the
Robert,
designated
also
hitter,
known
Luis
as La Pantera.
That's the ball.
And that one is downstairs.
1-0.
1-0. Outside. There's the strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something
2
from
balls,
that
1
pitch. He
strike.
clearly wasn't timed up on the
Outside,
fastball.
that's
In
the
a
ball.
2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one finds the zone. Now 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And there's the strike.
1-1.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it's fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fouled off. He was late. Fought off foul. The White Sox down to their final strike.
No, that
and
missed.
that
That's the ball.
just misses. Fouls it
1-2.
off. Still 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, really great job out of the bullpen to wrap this game up. 8-out save. It's not something you see very often, but he was willing to go the distance for his team, and they got the win. Excellent job. Very special in this ball game.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.